Hey guys, today we're going to season a pork butt with mustard, Uncle Steve's shake, Gator shake, smoke it on the Wichita, and then sauce it up with some Hazel's barbecue sauce. It's going to be great. Stick around. Now, being really careful, get yourself a nice pair of shears that you don't mind getting all messed up, but we're going to go ahead and take this pork butt out of here. Okay. And as I'm taking it out, I'm going to kind of pat it dry here a little bit. Keep all that castaway juice down here in the pan, and I'm going to throw away. I got a bag of rags here, so I'm just going to really carefully get all that cast off. Get the pork butt out here. Okay, as you can see here, nice little piece of pork butt. It's got a nice fat cap here. It's a bone in right there. And it's not looking bad, you know. I'm going for maximum yield today, so I am not going to trim this fat off here, okay? And I'm not going to be injecting it at all either. And the reason I'm not injecting it is because at the end, when I do the pulled pork, I'm going to mix in some Hazel's spicy hot barbecue sauce. It's got a really nice vinegar note to it. It's going to do really great adding back the moisture that we're going to lose in this pork butt while we're smoking it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here, we're going to take some of this mustard and we're going to give it a nice, generous little coating of mustard here. Now, you can see that I'm not using gloves. Gloves are kind of hard to find right now. And I'm going to be extra careful to make sure that I wash my hands. I got rags on standby. It's funny, I could find plenty of paper towels and shop rags, but I can't find rubber gloves. So, but that's fine. All the first responders, medical professionals, people caring for the elderly and sick, they really need them. Save them for the people that really need them. I don't know the scientific reason why it makes pork so good when you smoke it. It just does. You gotta trust me on this. Okay guys, one thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna score this fat cap. Okay, it's gonna help it render down. I don't wanna lose that fat at all. As you can see, I'm doing this with a nice sharp knife. Even looks kind of cool. Okay, so again, you're gonna have to trust me on this. Leave the fat if you're going for yield. Also, I've gone and washed my hands. I was being a bad influence on you guys. Keep one hand clean for handling all the implements and everything. We're going to be using some of this Uncle Steve's shake. This is really good. He sent me quite a few of these. We've even given some away in some contests here. What I want you to watch is look at this amazing color when it goes down. Today we're going to be using the Gator shake, and this is probably the best combination I could think of right now. Okay, look at that. Okay, don't really need to get a whole lot on that fat cap, but all them little crevices I cut across there, notice it kind of fell into there. Now I want to kind of get the edges. Okay. And then flip it over. Okay. A little windy out here, but that's all right. It's good to do this outside when the weather's good. Being in Southern California, the weather's usually pretty good. Except lately, it's been raining a lot. Okay, look at that color. That's just amazing color right there. I'm going to cover this up since it is outdoors. This is a good time to let it sweat in, let all them flavors get happy with each other, and I'm going to head on over there and get the Yoder fired up. All right guys, it's been raining here for the past few days. This is how I normally keep the Yoder. I basically use one of these tarps from the hardware store, and I use these rubber tarp clips, and I just cover it and I clip certain areas. And I haven't used this thing in probably a month or so. So what I like to do, I always leave an old t-shirt inside just in case I need it. I'm not gonna need the supper shelf, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. All right, it's looking pretty good. So I keep this water pan in here. I'm definitely gonna be putting some water in this pan. Okay guys, little tip. Before I put this thing away and cover it up, I like to clean out the old ash, put any instruments that I need in here, any tools and stuff that I wanna form up. Kind of clean it up a little bit before I put it away. That way when I'm ready to use it, I don't have to clean it before I fire it up. And what I'm gonna use today, to get it fired up and up to temperature, I'm gonna use some splits of California white oak. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of hickory and mesquite kind of mixed in for the actual cook. Okay guys, little tip here. As you're spending that hour or so bringing the pit up to temperature, I'm going for about 250, 275. Put your water pan in then, unless you have access to some hot water. Put it in now, that way it'll get warmed up by the time you put your food on. All right guys, you've heard me say it a bunch of times. Make sure you don't put your meat on the smoker until you got some nice clear blue smoke. You should be able to see through it. All right, that's what you want because you're smoking. It's not about white smoke. You want the opposite. And whew, it's getting pretty hot. My pit's up to temperature now, and I'm gonna go ahead and get the pork butt on. All right guys, let's see, I got 250 here. I got 275 right here. So those are my zones. I'm gonna go for right about in the sweet spot, right about here. Okay, I'm going to go fat side down because it's a bottom feeder. A lot of the heat comes up from the bottom on this smoker. And there we go. You know, since the bone's over here, I'm going to actually spin it around. Bone side toward the fire, act like kind of a heat sink, protect it a little bit. Fat side on the bottom, help protect the bottom of the meat. And there we go. Okay, I'm going to go wash my hands. All right guys, this pork butt's been going for almost 6.5 hours now, maybe 7.5 hours. So the internal temperature is coming up nicely. It's about 160. The smoker's been running right between 200 and 250, not exactly where I wanted it. So it came up slower, but that's fine. I had all day to cook this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this off now. I'm gonna take it in the kitchen and wrap it up. All right guys, so it's getting pretty windy outside, and as much as I love the Yoder Wichita, I'm not going to finish this off outside. We got the oven coming up to 250 degrees, and once you wrap, really at this point, you're just looking for BTU, and an electric oven is just as good as a smoker. In fact, I want to save my fuel for another day, so I'm going to go ahead and get this wrapped up. So the thing about wrapping at this point is you want to wrap really tight, and I'm using a couple different pieces of foil here. Can never be too safe. Okay. There we go. Now I'm taking a little bit of the spritz that I've been using, which is basically water and apple cider vinegar. I'm just pouring a little bit in there. Doesn't need a lot, just a little bit. Maybe a little bit of beer. Okay. And that's it. Again, nice and tight. Okay. There we go. And into the oven we go. Now you see here, I got this tray here just in case it does puncture a hole. I don't expect it to. Okay guys, and I'm gonna go to that internal temperature is right around 205, or it's probe tender. All right guys, here we go. Get to unwrap this. Okay. Oh yeah. There we go. Still steaming pretty good. See that right there. All right, take that nice dark bark. Now, got the bone right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a tug. There we go. Comes right out. That, my friends, is how you can tell that it's ready. This bone has done its job. Now, time to toss it. Oh man, there we go. Nice little piece right there. So what I want to do, I'm going to pull this. I'm going to pull this piece out. And put it in this tray right here. Oh, it just wants to fall apart. There we go. Nice. Okay. Got a few juices in here. All right. Oh, look at that. It's just falling apart. See that? Not bad. That's some nice smokiness right there. Got a nice strong smoky flavor. Oh, it's just falling apart. My glasses are steaming up. There's that, basically the fat cap right there. This is the side where I scored it. Kind of stayed together almost, didn't it? Did render down, but you know what? I'm just gonna tear that up and kind of mix that in there. I don't want to lose any of that juiciness right there. Oh yeah. There we go. I just want to show you the smoke here. Oh man, that's just pure deliciousness. Yeah. I want to do a nice barbecue sandwich. So I'm gonna take some of this pulled pork. I'm just gonna put it in this little carafe here. Okay. Then I'm gonna take some of this Hazel's hot Texas barbecue sauce. It's got a really nice vinegar note to it. And I'm just gonna put a little bit in there like that. Oh yeah. Look at that. And then I'm just gonna mix it up in there. All we got to do now is build a sandwich. Okay, I got some of this nice thick sliced white bread here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get some of that pulled pork right on there. Yeah, that looks so good. Okay. And just for good measure, a little bit more of that barbecue sauce. Oh yeah. How's that? Look at that. That's just so good. It's juicy. It's got that nice smoky flavor. Really strong on the outside. As you mix it in, helps it get through all the meat. And another money shot right there. So it's got that nice vinegar, sweet barbecue taste with the smoke. It's pulled pork. You know, I could taste the saltiness of the Uncle Steve's shake. Got that hickory taste. This is really good. Baby, you want to try some? I love pulled pork sandwiches. I'm gonna tell you, combination of Uncle Steve's shake, the wood, the hickory, a little bit of mesquite and oak. Almost 12 hours total cook time. This is so awesome. This is great. That's a winning combination, I'd tell you. So guys, as always, I'm gonna leave links in the description to both these products. Check them out. They are well worth trying to get a hold of some. You're not gonna find this stuff in your regular stores. You gotta reach out and get some. These are cottage level, cottage industry products here, and they're good. So as always, guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel. Hit that bell so you get updates, and we'll see you on the next one.